What is up, guys? My name is the Global Snowman, and welcome back to another episode of Battle Cats. Today we are going to be taking on the Crazed Axe and Attack on Titanium in one video. So if you guys enjoyed, make sure you like, subscribe, hit that thumbs up button, and let's get right into the video. This is going to be the loadout for the Crazed Axe. I already pre-recorded this video, and for Attack on Titanium, I just got done recording that, so I decided just to put them in one video, so I can give you guys more content to watch. For this fight, I don't have a specific strategy. I am using Coup to do massive damage to floating and red enemies, and I'm also using Catman to do major damage to floating enemies. I also decided to bring Awakened Bahamut here, which I kind of regret because the Axe Cat has a very high attack speed and Bahamut is going to have trouble getting hits in. But other than that, this is my last Crazed stage before I can start taking on the Manic stages, which are definitely going to be a challenge. In the previous video, I already beat my first Deadly stage, not counting Facing Danger, because that's a stage that anybody can beat. But I managed to unlock Little Macho Legs, which is extremely good against aliens, but I really want to beat some of the Manic cats. I already tried attempting to beat Manic Mohawk Cat and failed miserably, so I am hopefully going to take on the Manic Wall, or Manic Tank for that matter, and if I can beat the Manic Tank, then the video will be up the same day I managed to complete the level. So as you can see from the fight here, I'm not really doing too well on my meat shielding. In fact, I didn't even bring a cat CPU because I was so confident about beating this level. But there Catman, there he goes, doing massive damage to floating enemies, which really helps in this stage. And then Ultra Pastalan, just to push them back if they get too close. When Ultra Pastalan attacks, he freezes the enemies, giving Awakened Bahamut enough time to come in there and get maybe 3 or 4 hits in, which is pretty decent. Just like that, he freezes them for a good 2 seconds, which that works on every single enemy except for Metal, which is why I didn't bring him to the Attack on Titanium fight. But for this fight, he is a really good example of how you can utilize Ultra Pastalan. I put in some research for the Manic Tank, and Ultra Pastalan is on, well, the wiki page. There are Cappies, which I have not showcased on my channel yet, but they are pretty vicious. And you have the Manic Wall, the Manic Eraser. And the Manic Eraser has nearly 5 million HP. I think the same amount that the Manic Mohawk has, and it's going to be quite the fight. The reason why I was not able to beat the Manic Mohawk was due to the fact that they were Master A's, and those are those big anteaters. I don't know if I've ever showcased them on my channel, but they have really good range and significant damage to the point where 4 of them completely overran my cat army and destroyed me in the end. So I decided to take a break from all that and start working on the Stories of Legend stages, and I'm slowly working my way up towards Mina. I don't know if No guys, I did not upload the video of me beating Little Neandum, unfortunately. And I used him in the Attack on Titanium fight. I might upload the Little Neandum video after this or before this, depending on which one you see. Knowing that I didn't upload the Little Neandum fight yet, I'm probably going to do that before I upload this video. And if I'm lucky, hopefully I can get them up in the same exact day. But yeah, this fight is not too difficult. I see a lot of YouTubers, what they do is they use cat food intentionally to beat the level. And if I was maybe at the point where I was a good month ago, then I might need to do that. But because of my Ubers and because of just my setup I have now, this level is not very difficult at all. In fact, it doesn't even feel like an insane stage, even though Ku just got wrecked. But, you know, we are not getting pushed back. Thanks to Ultra Lampassaland, we are actually making a significant boost towards their base. And we are making a really good pushback here. Those heads aren't even a problem. But look, I try and send out Awakened Bahamut, and he just gets wrecked nearly instantly. He gets frozen, charges up, gets maybe 2 hits off, but then he keeps getting knocked back, and he is dead. Which is why I'm thankful for Catman and Ultraland, because they aren't long-range cats, but they do have really good range. Technically, Ultraland Lampassaland is a long-range. Catman is not, but still has a good range at that, to the point where he can outrange the Crazed axe. I don't know how much longer this fight is going to go on. It seems like it's been a good 4, maybe 5 minutes now at this point. What I'm noticing about the Crazed axe is he has freezing abilities, meaning that my mythical titan can't really get up close to him without getting frozen. This isn't a strategy. It's not a strategy guide in no way, shape, or form. If you guys happen to have these cats, you could copy what I'm doing and hopefully beat the level. But like I said, in no way, shape, or form is this a strategy guide. And I only have done one strategy video, and that was episode 22 when I took on the alien Cyclone. That was a legitimate strategy because I had a bunch of anti-alien cats. This one, it's not really a legitimate strategy. It's just me beating a level for you guys, showcasing it off, and working my way up to those manic stages. I feel like we are nearing the end to this fight. We have been, punching on them for, a pretty serious time now. Yeah, we should have him dead in hopefully the next 30 seconds. And then I will cut to the video where I took on the Metal Cyclone, which did take me a few attempts to beat because I somehow kept on screwing up and sending out the wrong cats at the wrong time. But in the end, it was a really fun level to play. As soon as I equipped Bronze Cat, the level just became easy because Bronze Cat kept knocking them back. And with True Form Kubaluga, I was able to ultimately destroy the Metal Cyclone and everything else that came with it. Alright, let's check out our new cat here, and then hopefully we can see if we can upgrade him. Oh, he doesn't have an area attack. That's pretty unfortunate. See, like, the Crazed Cow has an area attack. I'm giving an exception to Crazed Legs because Crazed Sexy Legs does have a shockwave attack which can hit multiple enemies and knock them back. And then the Crazed Lizard is just long ranged. But the Axe Cat, I never really got into. I have his true form for his normal version, Dark Cat, but I never really got around to using him just because for a $300 cat, he doesn't seem that worth it. But right now I'm creating the loadout for the Attack on Titanium fight. I decided to bring Poseidon because he can freeze metal enemies. I decided to bring Catasaurus and Kubalan Lampassaland because they are all anti-metal. For this fight, I thought it would be necessary if I brought 5 meat shields because there is a lot of offensive power we are going up against. Thank gosh, I believe the Metal Cyclone is the slowest of all the Cyclones. He's not very fast, not very mobile, but he does output a lot of damage, and one hit from the Metal Cyclone will kill any cat currently on my loadout. But here's the Superstar Bronze Cat that I was talking about. I know he's only level 4, but that does not affect his knockback ability. Wrathful Poseidon is only at level 18 or 19, I believe, and I'm not really going to level him up because, yet again, it does not affect his freezing ability. And in the strategy guide that I saw, Little Neandum was not included, but I decided to bring Little Neandum because he can slow even metal enemies, and I think that is pretty impressive. If we are able to keep the Metal Cyclone at bay, we should be able to pull enough crits. For this part of the video, I decided to speed it up because nothing happens here until I max out my worker cat, and the first thing I send out is a metal hippo, but that's not going to be till later. And this scene, or this part itself, took around 3-4 minutes, which is why I decided to speed it up here for your viewing convenience. We are almost at max worker cat here, and there we go. So let me just earn some more money, and then I will put it in normal speed right before the hippo comes out. There's the hippo right there, putting it back in normal speed. We are going to send out Poseidon. You can consider this a strategy guide because I had to come up with a specific strategy in order to beat this level. So what I decided to do is, for this part, I decided to basically keep the hippo at bay with only 2 meat shields and 1 Poseidon just to stall, and I'm also going to send out little Neandum. These hippos don't have a set amount of HP. Well, they technically do, but they only take 1 damage at a time, which means I would have to put in a lot of hits just to kill them without critical hitters. But SMH Super Metal Hippo is out, so I'm going to send out everything else. We have all of our meat shields going, we got Poseidon going, we have E Kubalan Pasalan, we have Bronze Cat, we have Gato Amigo, we have Crazed Wall, we have Eraser Cat, and we also have Mohawk Cat. And there it is, there's the Cyclone. We already can't deploy more, but you guys are probably going to be seeing that throughout the entire video because I just leave Cat CPU on here. But yeah, as you can see, the Metal Cyclone just destroying anything it hits. But with Bronze Cat and Catosaurus and Poseidon, we are managed to keep it at bay. And as you can see there, E Kubalan just hit but did not get a shockwave. He does not have a 100% shockwave chance, but he does have a 100% critical chance, which is what I'm really looking for here. There we go. Super Metal Hippo is gone, but now they send out a Metal Rhinoceros. But we can easily take it out with a single critical hit, and boom, it is gone. And they send out a Metal Seal, which has a disgusting amount of health. It can withstand so many critical hits. This seal is just terrible. It actually has as much health as Super Metal Hippo. Don't get me wrong on that. I might be wrong, I might not, but throughout the video, Metal Seal takes a lot of critical hits just to kill. I'm surprised that it was able to withstand so much. Thank you to E Kubalan Pasalan. This level would not have been possible. I attempted this level with Catosauruses before, and it did not go out so well. I don't know before how people beat this level without E Kubalan Pasalan. I've seen some videos on it, and either way, you could use Tekaluga or I don't know, just a bunch of other critical hitters. There's definitely more than one way to beat every single level, but this is just how I beat it. E Kubalan Pasalan, like I said, he doesn't have too much uses except for taking out metal enemies, at least in his true form. His second form seems to be really good. But thanks to his true form, we were able to finally beat this level. We sadly did not get the reward, but that's alright. If you guys liked the video, make sure you like, subscribe, comment. My name is the Global Snowman. I'll catch you guys in the next video.